Welcome back to Seahawk Central News, the source for all things concerning UNCW. I'm Mackenzie Whaley, and we are pleased to be back this week. For our campus, Spring Break 2023 is fast approaching. This year, the dates are set for March 5th through the 12th, marking the halfway point for this semester. For today's show, we will be sharing some important tips to use while on spring break, as some of you may be going on trips outside of the Wilmington area or heading back home. For those of you staying in town, we will be giving you a helpful itinerary for making the most out of your time. Now to Caroline with information on how to have a safe and fun spring break.
With UNCW spring break scheduled for next week, we here at Seahawk Central News want to make sure everyone traveling or staying will have a safe and enjoyable time. A few small tips to keep in mind are to plan your trip ahead of time, budget your money well, make sure you take into account safety factors, keep hydrated, and get well-needed rest to finish out the semester for when returning, and make sure to take lots of photos. SCN wants to make sure you are having a safe spring break, so we made a list of important rules to follow while traveling in North Carolina, the U.S., or even traveling abroad. Number 1, protect your location. Sharing too much information about your whereabouts on social media could endanger your safety. 2, don't carry too much money on you. Take a copy of your credit cards in case they get stolen. Next, wear sunscreen and hydrate often. Spending too much time in the sun can leave you dehydrated and sunburnt. Make sure to always lock your doors and store important belongings such as passports and wallets safely. Number 5, carry a protection tool. Personal alarms or pepper sprays can go a long way. And finally, if you need help, don't hesitate to ask or call in case of an emergency. SCN wishes you a safe stay and, most importantly, a memorable time. Back to Mackenzie with the perfect itinerary if you are staying in Wilmington next week.
For those of you planning to stay here in Wilmington for the semester break, we have put together a list of all the best places you should visit during your time. Wilmington has a variety of places to dine during your week. Starting out with breakfast or brunch, check out the Eternal Sunshine Cafe, named after the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. At this establishment, they offer unique Benedicts, French toast, and more. Looking for a taste of France without leaving Wilmington? Check out Our Crepes and More, right off of Oleander Drive, for both sweet and savory crepes. You can find lunch spots all over town. We recommend Artigiano with their fresh and authentically made Italian pizza, and you can find gelato sourced directly from Turin, Italy. Heading downtown for dinner, we found Seabird to be a nice choice if you are looking to satisfy a craving for seafood. Lastly, for a sweet treat during your spring break, you should find yourself at the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar. The business recently opened up here in Wilmington a couple of weeks ago. As the name suggests, they offer a unique way of making milkshakes with over-the-top ingredients. Our community has a lot to offer when it comes to things to see and do. While on spring break and wanting to be outside more, we recommend having a picnic and watching the sunset at Wrightsville Beach. Looking for a trail to hike? Check out the Fort Fisher Basin Trail. The out and back hike is 2.2 miles long with views of the beach and surrounding woods. If you are looking to get some shopping done, head on over to the Cargo District with all small businesses like Bookworm Pottery, Salty Soap Co., the Fuzzy Needle, and more. They also have great places to drink and eat while browsing. If you're wanting to know more about the history of Wilmington and its relation to the Cape Fear River, hop on a scenic riverboat cruise for just $20. For a fun night with friends, check out the tactical laser tag known as Battle House or catch a movie at the Regal Theater at Mayfair. Although this doesn't cover everything, make sure to find some time this spring break to enjoy what Wilmington has to offer. Well, that's it for this week's show. Seahawk Central News wishes for all UNCW students to have an enjoyable time wherever they find themselves on spring break. We thank you for watching. As always, you can submit comments and quotes to be featured on the show to uncwseahawkcentralnews@gmail.com. You can even give us story ideas that you think SCN should be covering. Until next time, I'm Mackenzie Whaley, and I hope to see you back here soon. Thank you.